I'm not usually here to tell you about things. I'm usually here to show you new things. And today, I'm going to tell you something and then show you how it works. Today, RadixUI, I found out that RadixUI started giving out themes. That means like Material UI or any other component library. Now, RadixUI just doesn't provide primitives for our apps. It has started providing full-blown components, and I'm really happy about it. So, as I said, I'll tell you about it and then I'll show you. One more thing that I need to show you is shadcn UI. Shadcn UI just introduced themes as well, and they did it in a great way. So if you go to the themes tab, you can change the theme as you want and then copy the code and paste it in your global CSS file. Now the thing with shadcn UI that is new is that, so for example, if you look at the button component, it doesn't use BG white or BG black anymore. It uses BG primary. If we go to the manual part of this entire thing and we check it out, it uses BG primary, text primary foreground. And if you go back and check out what we were copying from there, from the theme part of it, we're copying background, we're copying foreground, we're copying the CSS from your primary, the color of primary, and that's pretty much it. We're not using custom components like BG pink 900 or something like that. We're using the primary variable to define a color, and then we can use BG primary in our button and it will change the color automatically. So I'm here to show you RadixUI. RadixUI, how to get it done. Go to the yarn, copy it, go to your code, open the terminal, quit your application, add RadixUI, and then you must import RadixUI themes.styles to this. Once this has been done, so we'll do that. We'll go to our layout, and over here we have already imported it, but for the sake of it, let's do it. Format this whole thing, save it. Then we have to add the theme component to the root of our application. Now the thing is, I'm using Next.js. In Next 13, client components are different and server components are different. So if I put it in the root of my app right here, it will throw an error. So you have to cover your client components with this theme UI, or you can just use a Vite app or something like that if you are using Vite app in production. But for Next.js, you have to break things up a little bit, I guess. I'm not sure about this. If you have any other, I don't know, disagreements with that statement, you can put it out in the comments below. Subscribe and like, subscribe and like, subscribe and like, subscribe and like. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to create a new component. In the folder Radix themes, I'm going to create a new component. I'm going to turn this component into a client component. Then I'm going to import theming daemon right here. Save it, change tabs, and start my development environment, I guess. Refresh the page. Now we have the theme and daemon in our main page. If you're wondering what these are right here, this is something that I made in my last video. You can check it out if you want to. It's pretty cool. If I zoom out a little bit, it's a nice little clone of the iOS menu component. It's pretty cool. If you want to take a look at it, you can always do it. Enough of that. Let's zoom in again, and I'm going to show you what the theme and daemon component must do. Now this theme and daemon component, we can import theme right here. I'll import theme from themes and theme from here. Now that we have theme, let's go back to the RadixUI documentation, and alright, we wrap the component that we want to use with a theme. Alright, we had to do this anywhere anyways, and then we can use these components of RadixUI. Let's import all the components and save it and check out what we are rendering right here. And as you might be able to see, we are rendering a button and we are rendering text as well, but you can't see it right now. So let's go to our theme and daemon, and then let's see what we can do here. Let's check out the documentation. Alright, so basic configuration is being given to us right here. Gray color, radius, settings. Let's see what we can do with these. Alright, so the accent color is to be crimson, the gray color is sand, and radius is large. Scaling should be 95%. Oh, nice. It changed it to crimson. Let's go back to our lists. Let's put it side by side. Let's check this out. We have some colors available to us. Let's change it to gold. Alright, that works. What does this do? This doesn't appear to be doing much that I can understand right now, so I'm removing it. So for example, if you want to change the maybe color of the text right now, we can also use Tailwind names and it changes it, so we can customize the components with Tailwind as well. So that's pretty cool. But the most interesting part of RadixUI's components, if we zoom out a little bit right now, is this right here. This theme panel component, and just look at what this does. I'm going to put it inside the theme component so that it knows what components to customize. Let's add it to our file and then let's refresh it and let's go full screen. And now we have a fully customizable theme palette right here. This is beautiful. It works. It's insane. I don't know how they did this, but I wish I came up with this. But everything, even if you select these things, the selector is themed as well. So if you change it, look at this. The thing that still lets you know what the selected text is customized too. How beautiful is this? You can shake the dark mode. You can't right now, but you can play around with the roundness, the scaling and stuff, everything. Let's disable theme panel for now. This is amazing, sure. So you can now use RadixUI components like you use any other component library like Material UI or anything like that. You have variants for buttons as well. If you want to give it a variant, you can check out what variant you have. You can build a ghost variant, for example. And now it is a ghost variant. These are still pretty primitive components. They are not fully styled like shadcn UI, sure. But it's good. It's already themed primitive components. Pre-themed primitive components. How great is that? Let's go back to solid. And we have this. So that's what I'm talking about here. It's beautiful. You can use this with your apps, as you can see right here. In Next.js, I just showed you how to use it. Subscribe, like, subscribe, subscribe. All right, bye.